Chief, day 66. We're in Catalina Island. We got here yesterday. This morning, I'm going to change out those blower fans. But you know what I want to do real quick is I want to take my voltmeter out and I want to do a test on the batteries. And you'd be surprised how much information you can get just knowing your voltage. When you know the voltage of your batteries, it tells a story, if that makes sense. And you don't need to know how many amps and all the other craziness stuff. You can just check your voltage, and by checking your voltage, you kind of know where your batteries are at. So anyway, I'm going to do that first thing this morning, and then I'm going to go down and change my blower fans, and we're going to get ready for this day. And then, Chief, you said maybe we could take a little tour of the island?
Yeah, we're going to do that a little later, yeah.
Yeah, just like we did in, whenever we get a little chance here, we take you guys around, and we try and show you the little places when we do get the chance to do it. So we'll do that later on this afternoon. That's 12.87. So that's good. Actually, that's really good. And this one comes. Batteries right here are for our vector fins. So let's check the voltage on them. Oh my God, 25.56. That's really, really good. It's just hard to believe that. Well, these don't take much voltage. So then I just want to double check. That one. 25.47. So our voltage is really, really good in these batteries. They're probably still right around 80% capacity right now. So a little over that actually. So that's really, really good. And then I want to check one other set of batteries. All right, so this battery, these batteries need to be charged. So I'm glad we checked now, and that's pretty easy. We just start the generator. I'll probably run it 4 or 5 hours. I get those batteries back up, and we know what our weakness is because we know that our house batteries that run our inverter, they were good. The batteries for the stabilizers, absolutely almost fully charged. But our house batteries, so then tonight too also, Chief, like I left the engine room lights on last night. Those run off those batteries. I'll shut those off, I didn't need them on. And then we'll monitor that power a little bit better after we get those batteries back up all the way 100% charged. And also that's the alternator yesterday when we were driving over that failed us. Yeah. So there's rarely any hurricanes in the Pacific, but this year they're stacked up. And to tell you the truth, it's really kind of like if we'd have left a week earlier or a week later, we could be in trouble. And the whole trip it would have just been a weird series of different weather things happening to us, and it really could have delayed the trip. But we just kind of snuck in here, and our timing couldn't have been any more perfect. And this new hurricane that's out there in the Pacific now is going to actually suck all the energy over to it and open up a path for us and give us our window. So it's kind of it's a catch-22. But you have no idea the luck of, just if the boat hadn't broke down that first time and we had gone through that week, we just wouldn't be in these weather conditions that we're in, and we just got super, super, super lucky. Like a week earlier, a week later, we're done. You know what I'm saying? And this is the first time. And I haven't got my weather report. I've got to get my weather report today because it could clear up and they could say you got to haul ass leaving today. This is what's happened to us like twice already, where we planned on staying somewhere for one more day, waiting out weather. But they said, no, you have to go. So we don't know. I think that weather report comes today. So, but we've just been really fortunate with this weather, and we feel blessed about that. So hopefully it gives us this 4-day window we need to get out of here. Problem with the port fan. And before I start reversing wires, I know my red is hot, I know my yellow is ground, and I know my green is a neutral. So right now what I'm just checking is I have an A and a B wire, and A or B, the A wire goes directly to the blower, or it goes up here to this switching right here. So that's what I'm looking at right now. And I'm seeing possibly where I could have a dead ground or a short. Because when I turn the breaker on right now, it's not coming on. So I just want to go through my wiring and check it real quick. Let the adventure begin. Woo! Woo! Anyway, we're gonna take a ride around. See what I think it's gonna be a little bit different than the town we remember in Panama, where we went around that city and we weren't allowed outside the cab. This one might be a little bit different. This is like the public Anchorage. Man, that is roly-poly, ain't it, Gene? Oh, yeah. That's the open ocean right there, my friend. Yes, it is. So there's the Edison Power Plant, Chief. That's what runs power for the whole island right there. Now we're going to go up to I think this is the Wrigley Mansion first, right? And the Wrigleys are the ones that own the island for many, many years. Back in the very, very beginning. That is a view right there. Yeah. Let's look at all the boats coming over. Yeah. Wow.
I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's about as high as we go, and you can see Avalon Harbor right here. You can see that's us right there. Beautiful. Look at that big boat coming in right there. You can see him coming up over the water right there. He is plowing some water. Keep going down now. I think this is the Wrigley Mansion right here. I think they do. Somebody in the comments can help with that. Wow, that is a view right there. Apartment complex or condominiums or townhomes is what they look like. So we just got our weather report. It's not exactly what I wanted to hear. I've got to go through it a little bit more. But our window isn't big enough, isn't long enough is what it's looking like to finish this thing. Looks like a pretty nice resort here, Chief. Yeah, it does. This is the one down looking into the small little houses, Chief. Yeah. Some big ones too, though. Kind of a little bit like Costa Rica, actually.
Except for Costa Rica, real busy.
What's it like? We're talking about, is this about Catalina?
All right. Nice.
The boat's coming in, Chief. That's one of them is the Catalina Express.
Yeah.
The other one's a big. These are some big boys.
Yeah.
It's a big yacht out there too.
Yeah. He's more.
There's the casino, Chief.
Where's the casino?
Right there, to your left.
Oh, right there. It's getting filled up.
Oh, the one came in next to us.
Yeah, I think so.
The one next to us. There's not one. The second one next to us, is there? No, that's a new one.
Yeah, that's a new. Yeah, because that. Yeah, you're right.
Pretty good. Yeah, there's no more. That is a pretty hotel built right into the rocks. It looks like. It's cool.
Whenever you see Basco and somebody walking in the open air.
The end of the ride, Chief. Well, Chief, end of day 66, and it was. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour of the island. It was pretty cool. We're gonna meet somebody is coming on the one of the shuttles over, and he's gonna hang out with us for a few days and take a ride and really get to see these vector fins working. And then that weather report that we got was it was pretty disappointing, and I've got to sort through it a little bit more. I talked to the owner, George, and he's looking at weather too, and I asked if they had any weathermen to help us determine what's going on here, but I don't think we're going to be, it's not going to go exactly the way we wanted it to go. So I think we do have a weather window. It looks like Monday, Tuesday, but we're not going to be able to get as far as we thought we could get.
Yeah.
So we may have to pull into one of the marinas right over there at San Francisco, and we may not be able to go at all. So what we both agreed on, it is actually cheaper to stay here in Catalina. So we're going to stay one more night in Catalina and then head over to Ventura tomorrow. And then we'll really start staging and really start monitoring this weather very, very closely. Anyway, end of day 66. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Share it with your friends, and we appreciate it so much.
See you guys.
Thanks.